Hello, my name is Shelby Perkins, and thank you for the opportunity to apply for this teaching position. Education is constantly changing, and I believe strong teachers must adapt and grow alongside their students. In this presentation, I will share my personal values and how I recognize and address bias, explain what high expectations mean to me across communication, technology, professional practice, and relevant policies, and outline professional learning goals supported through PLCs. I'll also share how this reflects my commitment to becoming a lifelong learner. Piaget's theory emphasized that cognitive development happens in stages. Learning is not instant, it grows over time through experience, support, and reflection. Similarly, professional growth for educators happens in stages too. We build competence, evaluate our effectiveness, learn new strategies, and adjust our practice. I plan instruction with student development in mind and commit to ongoing improvement using evidence, collaboration, and reflection. My professional values center on student dignity, fairness, honesty, and respect for diverse identities and experiences. Ethically, I will demonstrate professional conduct by maintaining appropriate boundaries, handling student information responsibly, communicating clearly and respectfully with families, and treating all learners consistently. I also aim to build trust through fairness because students learn best when they feel safe, valued, and understood. When students know the classroom is respectful and equitable, they participate more actively and persist through challenges. I bring a cultural framework that recognizes students' backgrounds as strengths. I will work to incorporate diverse perspectives in text, examples, and classroom discussion. My goal is to ensure that students see themselves represented, that learning connects to their lived experiences. This supports identity, safety, and increases engagement because instruction feels relevant rather than disconnected. I also recognize that everyone has potential, implicit biases, even when we have good intentions. I will not ignore bias. Instead, I will actively address it. Using strategies like structured rubrics, consistent expectations, and fair data practices helps ensure that grading and discipline decisions are objective and equitable. I will reflect on my instructional decisions and seek feedback from colleagues. I will also use resources and professional learning to strengthen my awareness and reduce unintended bias. My goal is to create a classroom where every student is expected to succeed and is supported to reach the expectation. High expectations for me begin with effective communication. I communicate learning goals clearly and share success criteria to students so understanding what quality work looks like. I provide timely specific feedback and model what I expect before students practice independently. I also use multiple ways to support communication, like visuals, opportunities for discussion, and language supports, so that students with different needs can still meet rigorous standards. High expectations also include responsible technology use. I use technology to enhance learning, differentiate instruction, and support accessibility, never as a substitute for good teaching. I follow privacy and district policy, and I teach students to use technology ethically and responsibly. When used thoughtfully, technology helps students practice, receive support, and demonstrate learning in ways that fits their needs. Professionally, high expectations include strong standards of practice, careful planning aligned to goals and student needs, regular assessment, consistent classroom routines, and collaboration with colleagues. I also understand that effective teaching requires awareness and of relevant laws and district policies. I treat compliance as part of equity and student safety, ensuring that students receive appropriate accommodations, that confidentiality is protected, and that classroom procedures remain consistent. Finally, I am committed to lifelong learning. I have 3 professional learning goals: strengthening evidence based instruction, scaffolding, improving cultural responsive teaching, and using data to support differentiation and intervention. To accomplish this, I will participate in PLCs on topics such as instructional strategies to diverse learners, consistent assessment and feedback, and reflective practices related to equity. My long-term plan is a cycle of reflection, action, measurement, and collaboration. I'm excited to continue growing as an educator and to contribute to your school community. Thank you again for your time. I look forward to discussing how my values, high expectations, and professional learning plan will support student success.